In step 3, we will set a goal. So in goal setting, we can set a criterion referenced goal, a norm referenced goal, or a goal based on a rate of improvement. But the overall aim of the goal should be to close the gap. The team should use the method recommended by the assessment that's chosen. No matter the method, the goal should be set to achieve that level's grade level or benchmark expectations, but in an abbreviated timeline. For criterion referenced measures, these are things like DIBELS Next. This is typically the end of the year benchmark level. And for norm referenced measures, this is typically a percentile level that gets them into the average range compared to peers. 25th to 50th percentile is a good range. So if you are monitoring off grade level, you'll set the goal for the end of year expectations in that level of material you're monitoring in, but we're going to shorten the time to get there so that the student can grow more than 1 year's growth in a year's time. So let's take our Chris example and say we are monitoring him starting around October of his 4th grade school year. And we're monitoring him most frequently, remember, in our 2nd grade oral reading fluency assessment. 2nd grade because that's his instructional level. So, for graphing and the most frequent assessment, we're going to set his goal at the end of year benchmark in the oral reading fluency assessment in 2nd grade material, but we're going to shorten that time that we want him to get there. So we'll probably say that we want him to get to that end of 2nd grade goal, but by January. So therefore, we'll be attaining hopefully that goal by January in the 2nd grade material, and then we can start monitoring him in that 3rd grade material. And again, set an end of 3rd grade goal, but abbreviate that time. Okay. If you're using a rate of improvement method to set goal, be aware that most times the end goal that you set using that method is going to be pretty much the same as using a criterion referenced or norm referenced method. But your rate of improvement can be used to check to see, is this realistic for the student? And is this enough growth for this student to close the gap? Because typically what we want to do is we want to set ambitious goals where the student's growth rate or their rate of improvement is going to be about 1.5 to 2 times what we would expect from other students. This is because the student already has a gap, so in order to accelerate their progress, their growth has to be faster.